Hello everyone, it's Rose, and today I am here to do an unboxing for a new company, at least it's new to me, and it is called Spell Queen. And Spell Queen approached me about 2 months ago, I would say, to ask if I would be interested in showcasing some of their products on my channel. And so I checked out their website and liked what I saw and said yes. And so I chose 4 items, which we're going to look at today. Now, Spell Queen, when I had agreed to select the items, they suggested that it would be best if I picked small or medium-sized items. So that's what I've chosen. 1 small and 2 what I would call medium-sized items. And they also had one of them in stock in the size that I ordered in square drills, because I asked for square drills for all of them. The other 3 they had to have made for me because they didn't have any on hand in stock. So that took a little while. I think they were pretty busy with Christmas orders and so forth. So I am now just about to open this up. And I must tell you, I am extremely interested in the fact that I got 4 diamond paintings in a box. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to find inside this box, because how can you do 4 small to medium-sized diamond paintings that the smallest dimension on the medium-sized ones is 40 centimeters in a box that's less than 40 centimeters? So I don't know. Let's find out together. Whoops. Ooh. Here we go, Spell Queen 5D Diamond Painting Kit. Combination of cross stitch and paint by numbers. Well, that's as good a description of diamond painting in a few words as I've heard in any other place. So it's very well taped. I do like the packing for this. Okay, I'm wondering what kind of canvas it's going to be since it's folded. Oh, there's more tape. They do secure this extremely well. So there we go. Ooh, what am I going to find? What am I going to find? Oh, okay. All right. This is awesome. Oh man, I am already over the moon. Oh my God. Okay, you guys. So I've got my 4 kits here for the diamond paintings. And these are very special kits. I've never seen anybody else offer this kind of kit. Wow. This is simply awesome. So we have the little pot for wax, but it's absolutely full of wax. So there's a whole bunch of wax circles in here. This thing is full. That's awesome. I love it. And then we've got this cute little diamond painting pen, and it's a big fat one. So, you know, for those of you with arthritis or anyone who just doesn't like holding one of the thinner pens for a long time, this would be comfortable to drill with. And then they send a a set of drill containers. So that's awesome. So this is a 12 box container. Love that. Then we have Spell Queen branded tweezers, and these are nice heavy metal And they are the super, super pointy ones. So you want to be careful not to stab yourself with those. But if you like diamond painting with tweezers, those are good for that. And then a regular drill pen that has a 4-placer on the end, a squishy, and finally a great big boat. This also branded with Spell Queen. This is fantastic. I love these big boats. And what I've found is that when I've been using the 3 that I have for quite a long time now, like well over a year. And after a while, they start getting a little bit scratched from the pen dragging across them. And so I was thinking I needed to buy some more, but they come with the Spell Queen kit. That's awesome. This is the nicest kit I've ever received. Simple as that. And so I'm going to show you the others just to show you that they're slightly different. So in this second kit, everything's the same, except that the pen that they send is one of these mermaid pens. So that's cool. And there's the diamond painting tip. So this is nice because a lot of people believe that you need to store your, wrap the tip of your pen so that the wax doesn't dry out overnight. Well, this pen has the tip covered so you can keep your wax fresh. So that's really nice. And then let's see, there's other goodies in these other kits. So let's just see what they are. I'm very excited by these pens. Ooh, okay. So here we have, oh my goodness, look at how cute that's like crazy soft. That's so soft. And again, it's a pen that has a cover so that you won't dry out your wax overnight, or if you're putting it away for a good long time. That's terrific. And it's like it's actually comfortable to hold. So yeah, no, that's wonderful. And then everything else in the kit is the same as the kits that we've seen before. Another 4-placer in there. So, oh, I'm just loving this. And then the last kit. So the pen that comes with the last kit, ooh, that's fancy. So it's got a great big crystal on the end. And again, it is closed. It's got the cap. That's the word I wasn't able to think of before. It's got the cap so that you can close up your pen and you won't dry out your wax. This is terrific. I just love this. This is a very premium kit, and I got 4 of these premium kits. And again, another 4-placer, another great big boat, the huge thing of wax. This is fantastic. I'm really, really happy with the quality of the kits that come with these. Now I just have to close up the bags. And I like the fact that the bags will be really good. Whoops, I'm trying to close this up. The bags will be useful for storing other things as well. All in one diamond painting tool bag, that's what it says. So my first impressions, I gotta say, just for the kits, is 100% awesome. All right, so now I have 4 diamond paintings in here, and some of them have been folded over. So what I'm thinking is that Spell Queen, they wouldn't produce premium kits and then send you a canvas that's been folded over if that canvas wasn't designed to take folding. So we're going to get into these, and we're going to start with the smallest diamond painting. So the smallest one that I ordered, let's see, I want to make sure it is in fact the smallest one that I ordered. I think this is this is the smallest one, so I'm going to assume that it's the smallest one I ordered. And so I'm going to wait to see. Oh, okay, so this is beautiful, beautiful canvas. I can already see that. Just lovely. And I'll just fold this back so that it doesn't stick to the plastic. So it is poured glue, and it is, oh my goodness, this is just perfect. Look at that. That was all rolled up, and it flattens out perfectly. Look at the way the drills are packaged. So they're packaged in the Ziploc bags, and so there's no kitting up necessary for this unless you want to work out of containers. The only thing I would do is draw the symbol for each one of the numbers on the bag, but other than that, no kitting up time needed. And so this one here, it does indicate that it's 30 by 40. So this is the one that I call Chihuahua. And I got this because my dog is part Chihuahua. And when I see this, it reminds me of Pippi. So this is a square drill diamond painting. It's got 24 colors. The legend is on both sides. The DMC numbers are on both sides. It gives you the SKU number. And let's measure to see whether the advertised area is drill area, or the canvas size. So this is a 40 centimeter wide canvas and 30 centimeters high, just short of 30 centimeters. So Spell Queen advertises their canvases according to drill area. Next thing we're going to do is take a look at the legend for this. So Chihuahua is number 528 in my inventory. And normally I identify the numbers first so that I can open them in order. But since I wanted to do the entire unboxing, since this is the first time that I've done an opening for Spell Queen, I didn't prepare. I didn't know which order they would come in. Okay, so I just updated my label with the actual drill area size. So there we go. This is beautiful. So it has the velvet feel canvas that we get from premium companies like Diamond Art Club, for example. It's got the no fray edging on it, and like I say, poured glue. So this is lovely. Let's take a look at the legend. Let me blow you up to 1x size so you can see it in real color. There is the image. I just thought that was so cute. The eyes and the ears, it's Pippi all over. Like the whole thing just looks like Pippi. Pippi might have a slightly longer head, like her face might be just a little bit longer, but just beautiful. And so they specify here that they're acrylic diamonds. I've never seen that specified before, but that's good to know. And then they do the simple numbering, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then they move on to letters, but they don't necessarily use only letters, so they use some symbols as well. I think this looks like it's going to be very, very legible. We'll check out the canvas in just a minute. So just based on the legend, I'm not seeing anything that concerns me in terms of the way that they've chosen the symbols. Looking at the canvas, look how clear this is. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Everything is clear. They've done a great job of making sure that the dark colored backgrounds have white print on them. Where you start moving into the medium toned colors, it's fine that they print in black because those medium toned colors are they're light enough that the black shows up very, very clearly. There's nothing confusing about this at all. A lot of confetti on this. So even though it looks like it's blobs of color, there's quite a bit of confetti to it, which is nice. Mind you, then you have areas like this that it's all color blocking, and that's fine. I don't mind color blocking at all when I'm working with multi-placers. And the fact that they send you the 4-placer. The 4-placer is one of the most versatile multi-placers there are. I actually did a video on using a 4-placer for everything. And I'll link it up in the corner. If I forget to link it, I will add it, a link to it in the description to the video down below. This is just a beautiful canvas, everybody. I love it. I just love it. Oh, look at the eyes. They're so realistic. Like, even though this is like color splotches and stuff like that, that looks like Pippi. Oh, man. Hey, Pippi. Hey. Zoom a little bit. Look. Hey, Pippi. Say hi. There's Pippi. There's Pippi. Oh, look at you, my sweet girl. Look at you, my sweet girl. Yes. Okay. So back to the canvas. But you see how it looks so much like her? It's like, how could I not get this? So yeah, okay. I'm super, super happy with the canvas and the legend, and you know how well it's printed on the how well the printing is on the canvas. I don't usually do this with poured glue stuff, but I'm just testing it out. It's nice and sticky. They tell you not to iron this, and this looks like it's an eco canvas. Let's zoom. Can't really read that, but I think that's the symbol that they use for the eco canvas. Here they say 5-star in satisfaction. Any problem, unsatisfied for any reason, contact us and we will help you solve it. They also print right on the canvas. Free, damn insurance. Diamonds spilled, accidents happen, you are eligible for free replacement. So again, that's really, really nice. And so from everything I can tell, this is an absolute top quality kit. Now let's take a look at the drills. Okay, so I've got all the drills here in order. I'm never going to be able to put them back in the bag as nicely, but let's take a look at these colors. And I think today I'm just going to focus on the drills, and I really, really want to pay attention to what I'm showing you, because this is the first time that I'm looking at Spell Queen drills. And these are perfectly flat. And I think my dog wants to go for a little walk, so I'll pause after this diamond painting, and I'll take her out for a walk before I shoot the rest. This is, okay, so I see one drill here that has some flash around the bottom. I'm not concerned about that. It's one drill. The rest of them are perfect. Look at this beautiful, beautiful fiery orange. So number 4 is 608. What a gorgeous color. These drills are just spectacular. And then we've got number 5. Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Whoops. Number 6. Just beautiful. And there's no trash in the bags. The drills are flowing freely. There's no static. At this time of year, you sometimes get very staticky drills. And so what you can do for that, what I've been doing is I cut up a dryer sheet. Doesn't have to be a brand new dryer sheet. It can be one that you've used once or twice. I always use my dryer sheets multiple times. They're good for at least 4 loads of laundry as far as I'm concerned. And anyway, then I find other uses for them. So I use them to scrub the bathtub and scrub the glass shower enclosure after they've been used, because you know you want all that fabric softener stuff out of them. I use them to scrub the toilet when you know you get the red rings from iron in the water when you've been away for a little while. They're fantastic for scrubbing pots and pans and things like that. So yeah, absolutely. Use your dryer sheets for scrubbing all kinds of things. And they don't damage anything. And it's just a more environmentally friendly way of using dryer sheets than just throwing them out after a single use. Yeah, I cut them up into, you know, maybe 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter square pieces, and put them in the bags or the drill containers that I use. There's one more bad drill. Who cares? And so with that, the static is controlled. Now, the other thing I do is when I do find staticky drills, and again, these are not staticky. You can always tell if they're staticky drills because they jump around inside the bag. And these are not jumping around. They flow nice and freely. So yeah, so they're not staticky. But what I do is if I do get a batch of staticky drills, I pour them out onto a dryer sheet, rub them with the dryer sheet, and for that I do use new dryer sheets, just simply because they're more likely not to have tears or anything in them, and so your diamonds won't fall out. And they have this sharp folds in them, so you can use those folds as a channel to pour your drills back into whatever container you're using. Anyway, I pour them onto a dryer sheet, and then I roll them in the dryer sheet to make sure that every drill touches the dryer sheet, and then I pour it into whatever container. And usually I don't need to cut up dryer sheet to put in there, because that's enough to get rid of the static. Sometimes I'll throw the dryer sheet in as well, like the piece of dryer sheet in as well. There's another little piece of trash. That's okay. These drills are like magnificent. They're totally flat. There's no divots in the bottom. The edges are absolutely straight, except for the very few ones that I've seen that have a little tiny bit of flash around them, and those you just get rid of. So it's not a big deal. These are just lovely. And I love the colors. They're really, really nice colors. There's no tabs on them. It's all good. Really, really good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, some people also use those, the scent beads that you can buy as laundry additives to make your laundry smell good for longer. I think they have like Downy, and there's a few different brands. And I was going to buy some one time, and I carefully read the outer wrapper of the scent beads container, and I did not see anything about static reduction or static elimination. So I thought, not going to try it. And then one of my viewers or patrons, I can't remember which, told me that no, they're good for cutting static in drills. So they just drop a few scent beads into the container, and it makes their drills smell pretty, as well as cutting the static. So I haven't tried that yet. I might try that. The only thing is, like, if you're very sensitive to scents and perfumes, that might not be the best thing for you. I am not sensitive to scents and perfumes, but I find even, like, I got some wax from Patty Wax, and it was scented wax, and I just find the scent is so strong. Oops, I forgot I have my label here. The scent is so strong that I'm not sure I would want to work with drills that are that heavily scented. So so that's the thing now that's stopping me from using the scent beads to cut static. Okay, so the first one of my diamond paintings from Spell Queen, the Chihuahua, which is absolutely adorable, and as you see, it looks just like Pippi, is an absolute win. I love this. I absolutely love it. Now, the other thing about Spell Queen is you can choose all your diamond paintings in multiple sizes, and you can choose them in round or square. So I chose square for all of mine because I just find so many of the diamond painting companies now only offer round for most of their diamond paintings, and I really needed me some squares. So so that's why all the 4 that I'm opening today are square drills. And if you get good drills with square drill diamond paintings, you're going to get good drills with round drill diamond paintings, almost certainly. And these are fantastic. So this is between the toolkit, the canvas, the quality of the canvas is just like unbelievable. And you saw how they were, you know, all wrapped up. This is going to flatten out completely in my flat storage. So I'm not worried about that one bit. Like, I didn't even have to pull the cover back to flatten it out because it's just perfect. The drills are perfect. I'm happy as a clam. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video now, take my dog out for a walk, and hopefully be able to record the rest of this later today. Okay, so let's move on to the next diamond painting. All right, and here we go. So, okay, so this one here is one that I call the Celtic tree. Now, many of you will remember that I unboxed a Celtic tree, the same image from another company in a much smaller size a few months ago. And I was a little disappointed with the other one. This one, I am not disappointed with. This one is absolutely beautiful. I just love the image. Now, I did get out the other one so that you could see what the difference is between a true 40 by 40 and, well, I'm going to measure it just to make sure that it is a true 40 by 40. Okay, so here we go. It is 40 and 40. Okay, and I just love Celtic designs. Love them, love them, love them. And so I was bound and determined to find another one of the Celtic trees. And so when I saw this on the Spell Queen inventory, I thought, yep, gonna get it. And so I ordered it in a 40 by 40 because I thought that would be a nice size for this. And as it turns out, it's a nice size for it. So let's take a look at the legend. So here's the image, and it's a nice image, so I don't need to put up the photograph in a side-by-side. I might anyway, just so that you can see what the diamond painting looks like beside the image. But here we have the legend. So number 3, this O, it's a black lettering on a dark color. I'm not sure how that's going to work on the canvas. The percent sign, if there's an X, that might be confusing. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, we've got a K. It's quite different from that percent sign, so I don't think that those would be confused on the canvas. We've got the N, also a dark color with black print. So I already know I'm going to need a light pad for this canvas. And there we have an X. So we have K and X, which might be confused. We'll see. And then we have the percent sign, which from a distance also looks a little bit like an X. So let's see how those look. Other than that, I think the canvas will be fine. And let's blow up to 1X so that we can see this. So the X is very, very clear here. I'm glad about that. The K is clear as well. I still think that, especially when I'm working at night, it might be a little bit difficult to tell the X from the K. We'll see. There's the percent sign. The percent sign looks fine. So I don't think there's going to be any problem at all with the percent sign. And actually, the X and the K, I think they're okay. Yeah, I don't love the K, but that's okay. There's no D, I don't think. So nothing for the O to be confused with. No, there's nothing to confuse the O with. That's good. The G is white print, so that's good. All right. So I think the canvas looks good. The symbols are nice and clear. The print is clear. It's very, very nice. I think there's a nice gradation of color in the knots. So, yeah. And the circle around the tree and all the curves do look nice from a distance. So maybe going up one size would help to minimize that minor pixelation that you're going to get when you've got a circle and you've got square drills to fill it. Like there's no way around that. The only way to minimize it is to go up in size. But I think this is a good size for this. The stars here, they're going to look nice when they have the drills on them. You get a really nice gradation of color in the trunk and, like I say, the knots of the roots. The tree leaves show very, very well, and you can see the gradations of color and they look like individual leaves. Yeah, I really, really like this. I like the way the studs here, they do look really good. Yeah, this is a really nice canvas. So I'm going to put this back in the holder, and I'm going to show you the one that I got from the other store in the smaller size, so you can see the whole thing. And so here is the smaller size diamond painting. And I mean, oops, it's upside down. Okay, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's nowhere near as detailed as this. This is so much better. So that's what you get when you go up in size. And also this is square, so there are more pixels per square inch than this one, which is a round drill. Yeah, so this is more than twice the size of this. And and it's immeasurably better. Like here, you can't even tell that these are stars. Not at all. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with this. So let's take a look now at the drills. And just to show you all of the beautiful colors here, it's really, really beautiful. And I'm going to go through these fairly quickly because we just opened the other one and the drills in it were perfect. And, well, I mean, there were the very few cases of minor issues with flash around the drills, but I didn't see anything else that I was concerned about. The flats were, or the bottoms were all perfectly flat. So I'm expecting that we're going to find exactly the same thing here. So let's blow up and let's take a look. And once again, look at these drills. They're gorgeous. And here are the 310s. So here I see one drill. It looks like either a round drill made its way in there, but more likely it's just a blob of acrylic. And again, I'm interested that they specify that these are acrylic drills. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but that's nice to know. Beautiful, beautiful drills. Like they're so flat on the bottom. Just incredible. Yeah. So I am very, very impressed with this, and I'm hoping that one of these diamond paintings comes up soon in my penny pick so that I can test it out for you. This might be one that I might try one and do it at least partially so that I can report back to you on what it's like to actually drill, because you know, I mean, the individual pieces are like amazing, but it's putting those pieces together that you find out whether in fact it's a really, really amazing product. And I would love to know if this is, this color is just, yeah, see there's a little blob there. So I think that's what we saw in the black. It's just a little blob. It's not a bad drill or anything like that. That's not a problem. I am loving these colors. I have this thing about trees. You guys know that. And yeah, so I just can't get me enough of all those greens and so forth. Very nice. And 27 colors, so that's a good number of colors for something like this. It's not like it's a flower garden that would have hundreds of colors or anything like that, that, you know, would have to be shrunk down to a manageable number of different colored drills. It's a tree in a golden circle, and so, you know, you get the shades of the browns and the grays and the beiges and the greens, of course, and the golds and the yellows. So yeah, very nice. I am loving what I see. Like, so far everything that I've seen has indicated that this is a top-notch company, and given the quality of the product, I find that the prices are not out of this world. Now, the prices that I'm showing you on screen for these items are the prices in the sizes that I chose. You can choose different sizes, bigger or smaller, it's up to you, for all of these items. And so of course the prices will vary based on the size of the item that you pick. I tried to choose small and medium-sized diamond paintings because I wanted to show you, you know, how they would render in those sizes. Because, you know, if something renders well in a small or a medium size, it's gonna render even better in the bigger sizes. And so you can decide if you want to get it in, you know, the same size as me or a bigger size. It's totally up to you. And the nice thing about Spell Queen is that you have that option to choose your size, which is, you know, outside of some of the AliExpress companies and, you know, some of the companies that sell on Etsy. It's not that common. Usually you're stuck with whatever sizes they offer them in. And usually it's only one size. Okay, so the drills look absolutely perfect. So I'm going to put the drills away and I will be right back and we will take a look at the next diamond painting. Okay, so I'm just going to point out one little thing that I found. This is some of the cover plastic that I'm not sure if you can see. Hold on, let me find a piece. There we go. I'm not sure if you can see, but there are needle marks in this plastic because it came beyond the edge of the top here, and so it actually got sewn, not that there was any thread, but sewn into these holes that were cut to prevent, or the holes that were needled in here to prevent fraying. And so as I was just pulling back the plastic to attach my label to it, the plastic tore along one of those, and so I just to prevent anything more happening, I just cut the plastic off here. The only reason I'm mentioning that is if you get one of these canvases, before you pull back the plastic, check to make sure that it's not been, you know, drilled into the canvas, because that might cause you to rip the plastic, which is not the end of the world, but it's just something that you can avoid if you just take a moment to check. All right, so that's it for number 2, the Celtic tree. And I'm very excited now to move on to the next diamond painting. So let's see what it is. All right, next up, ooh, this is a big one. I'm going to do the other one first. Okay, so let's rise up. And so this one here, I'm not quite sure what it is. Both of my next 2 diamond paintings are 45 by 60. So I'm just not sure which one is which, but we're going to find out together. I'm so excited about this. I love these diamond paintings. They're just terrific. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So I know which one this is. This is number 426 in my inventory. And I call it Bear in Meadow. And I just fell in love with the art for this. It reminds me of an artist whose name escapes me right now, but I bought a piece of work by her a few months ago, and I just loved it. So let's see, can you see all of that? Yes, you can. And I can just bring you down a tiny, tiny bit lower. There we go. Okay, and you see all the mess on my table here. I've got some Happy Mail that I'm going to open in a little bit. It came yesterday because I actually recorded this over 2 days because I was interrupted when I was finished opening the Chihuahua and just before I started opening the Celtic tree. And by the time I finished what I had to do as a result of that interruption, it was too dark to do any more recording without setting up all my lights and stuff. And I was too lazy to set up my lights yesterday because it is quite a production. So I decided I would wait and just do it all today, the rest of it today. So this is the Bear in the Meadow. That's what I call it. I got it in a 45 by 65. No, 45 by 60, which we'll check right now, but based on the others, Spell Queen advertises the drill area. Yeah, it's 59 and a half. So we'll call that 60. And whoops, 45. Perfect. I just love this. There's just something about this kind of art that I adore. And I love bears. I'm very picky about my bear images that I get in diamond paintings, but I just love this bear. And I love the colors, and I love just everything about this. So it was a no-brainer for me. Had to get it. Had to. So this one has 34 colors, which is really good. And I think it's showing off the artist's work very, very well. Let us take a look at, there's the thumbnail. And again, I'll put this up on the screen in a bigger size, but look at how beautiful that is. Oh, just so beautiful. And now let's take a look at the legend. So far I like everything I see. That J looks a little like a C or something, but a backwards C, but that's okay. This looks good. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like on the canvas in just a second. But yeah, no, that looks really good. So let's go up to 1x now to take a look at the canvas. And this looks very good. Yeah, this is beautiful. I don't see anything here that's a problem at all. The dark colors have white print on them. There are no symbols that sit side by side that could be confused with each other. I think you could do this without a light pad. I could anyway, so far. Now I was looking ahead at some of the colors higher up. And we're not quite there yet, but no, this looks really, really good. But up higher, as you'll see in just a moment, we do have these F's, and they are the black print on, you know, the medium dark blue. So I think that's okay. And then we get into the 5s, which I think is a 5, no, it's a 333. Interesting. So that's like that dark purpley blue, violet, whatever you want to call it. And that could be confused with an S, but there is no S on this canvas, so it's not going to be confused. So I think this is just great. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there are areas of color blocking, but not huge areas. It's not like you have like hours and hours of color blocking a single color, like I have on many of my diamond paintings. No, this is going to be so beautiful. So when we pull back, yeah, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not worried about these creases here. These creases are not going to in any way affect the finish of the diamond painting. And just letting this flatten in the file folder that I keep it in will even out those creases. Again, because this is that very cloth-like canvas. Very, very pliable. So yeah, those are going to even out very nicely. I like this a lot. The bear looks great. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the drills. And take a look at the colors here, just before I pull them all out. Those colors are just absolutely beautiful. I love them. right, so here we go. And again, I'll go fairly quickly and we will get through this nicely, but I think it's worth just taking some time to take a look at the drills, because if you're going to buy this, I want you to feel 100% confident that you're going to love what you get. And if there's anything that I would be concerned about, I'm going to tell you. You know that. So far, I see nothing that I would be concerned about. So by the time you guys watch this, I will have done my second call with my patrons. These are Zoom calls that I'm setting up over the holidays. And depending how they go, I might have Zoom calls with my patrons on a, fairly regular basis after the holidays as well. It just depends on, what people like. The first call was just like face-to-face. We all had our cameras on our faces, and we just talked and got to know each other a little bit. Tonight's call, I'm going to be, telling people, like, if you want to drill while the call is going on, just go right ahead. Like, if you want to work on one of your diamond paintings and just, participate in the conversation, but, it doesn't matter if you're not just looking at the camera. Because I just want it to be kind of a fun thing. And I would hope that as we go along and we have more of these calls with patrons, that, we can turn them into whatever works for us. So, it could be that we just have our cameras, directed at our canvases or directed at our faces or whatever, and we just sit and chat while we work on our diamond paintings. I don't know what tonight's call will be like. I'm going to leave it up to my patrons to tell me what kind of call they want. And by the time you see this, the call will have happened. And so for the patrons who participate, they will know. But at this stage, I do not yet know, because I can't see the future. I actually would not want to see the future. That would be a terrible thing, I think. I think that would be like one of the worst curses that anybody could ever have, would be to see the future. I know people always say, oh, I wish I knew what happened, but I don't think you really would want to ever know what happens. What would be the point of going through, bad times in life if you knew how they ended and you knew that they weren't going to end well? The reason that we can go through bad times is because we know, or we don't know, and so we can hope. But there would be no hope if you knew what the future was. You would just know. Anyway, this is why the thought of going to a fortune teller just freaks me out. I've never been, would never go. Because even if they're, even if they're just making it up, and I don't know. I hate to think that there is such a thing as precognition, because I just think it would be such a horrendous thing to know the future. I certainly would never put myself in that position. I am hoping for a great future, and I think as long as everybody's careful and everybody gets their vaccine like they're supposed to when they're able to, I think we're going to be just fine in the end. Those of us who are left will never be able to, forget the people who passed, but hopefully we'll get through this, and we'll be stronger and ready for the next virus that hits us, because they're coming every few years. I mean, we've just been lucky that there hasn't been one as deadly as this one up until now. Let's be ready for the next one. And I think that this virus, with all the horror that it has brought and that it continues to bring, I think that there are good things. Like, I don't think anybody's ever going to go out in public again when they have a cold or the flu without wearing a mask. And if they do, like, I'm gonna run away from them, because like that's just such an easy thing to do to protect people from, you know, catching your sickness. And I think people will just, hopefully, you know, they'll have learned that washing your hands is such a great way to keep yourself safe and to prevent yourself from spreading nasty diseases. So, you know, I think we can look forward to a future where we're all a little bit more conscious about the small things that we can do, like wearing a mask, like washing our hands, that will protect other people and ourselves. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people on public transit wear masks into the future, long after the pandemic is under control. Because, you know, why would you want to take a risk? How many times have you caught a cold or something like that after you've been on public transit or something? Like, it's just like crazy. And now it's like, there's such an easy way to prevent that. Okay, so the drills all look good. They look great. I didn't see a single thing wrong. Now I'm going to try and put them back in the bag, and I'll show you when I've got it all done. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I mean about the plastic having been sewn into, if you will, this where it's been needled here. And I think what I'm going to do here, rather than cut it, is I'm just going to use my bone folder. You could use whatever you like, just to pull that out. Now there we go. And you can hear the popping as it comes out of the needle holes. So there we go. That's fine now. But if I hadn't been careful, I might very easily have torn the plastic in a way that I wouldn't have wanted to tear it. And so I'm just letting you know to be careful of that. Let's see. No, the other sides are fine. It's just the top that was like that. Okay, so that's it for the bear in Meadow, number 526 in my inventory. I'm very happy with the 3 that I've opened so far. And now I have another large one. This is another 45 by 60, and it is one of my theme type diamond paintings, if you will. I love these images, and so I just keep buying them again and again and again. And this is a mix of 2 of my favorite types of images. If I can just find where the bag opens. All right, and fold that back so that it doesn't stick to the plastic on the diamond painting. Okay, look at those colors already. Whoa-hoo-hoo. All right. Wow, there's a lot here. So yeah, another 45 by 60. And again, this is gonna flatten out nicely. By the time this video is finished, it's probably gonna be all flattened out. Whoops, sorry, I hit the camera. Boy, did I hit the camera. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit, and there we go. Now, I called this one Stained Glass Field just because the shadow of the branches of the trees on the meadow here, or the grass, whatever it is, the field, I guess, make it look like stained glass. It is not a stained glass type diamond painting though, but that's just what I called it. I can't remember what this one was called on the website. It might have a better name than what I called it, but that was the name that came to me when I looked at this, and I fell in love. And the colors were so rich and beautiful, and I just thought, yeah, I have to do this one. And so I just fell in love with it. And yeah, let's get into it. It has 28 colors. So once again, I will show you, there's the thumbnail, but I will put the picture up in a picture-in-picture so you can see, but look at those brilliant colors, just gorgeous. And let's take a look at the legend. So nice and clear so far. That the black 9 on the red, that might be a little difficult to read, but we'll see in a moment. The E might be a little bit difficult to read. Maybe the K and the 9, they look like they're similar colors, so I don't know if those will pose a problem when we're looking at the canvas. Again, we've got this small E. Okay, so I think I forgot to measure this one. So just before we look at the drills, I'm going to measure. And then I have a story to tell you while we're looking at drills. So it's 60 across, 59.5, but we'll call that 60. And it is 44.5, so we'll call it 45. So again, true to the advertised size. And this is number 529 in my inventory. So I waited quite a while for this one, again, because, well, for these 4, because they had to be made for me. They were in the regular catalog, so you'll be able to find these, but the size that I ordered them in was not available. So they had them specially made for me, which was really nice. Okay, oh, wait a minute. I'm not done with that yet. All right, let's take a look at the drills. And look at these colors. Okay, I just cleaned the lens on my camera. And I'll tell you the story of why I had to clean the lens on my camera. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so much fun to work on. So let me just open this first and then I'll tell the story. Okay, so ever since my friend Dawn fell, I guess about almost 2 years ago now, she fell on some ice and she badly broke her wrist, her right wrist, and she developed something called compartmentalized regional pain syndrome after that, which has had like an unbelievable negative effect on her life, like her everyday life. Everything about her life has changed. Anyway, if you're interested in finding out about it, you can look it up online, but it is a terrible thing that happens. In some cases, by the most innocuous things. But if a nerve gets injured in a particular way, it can totally mess you up for life. Anyway, so my friend Dawn got badly injured. Now, I have always been super careful when I'm walking outside, when there's snow or, ice, and the weather is anywhere near 0 or below 0. Because even before Dawn got hurt, I know a lot of people who have fallen on ice and they've had bad breaks and stuff like that. And they mess up their life, if not for their entire life, then for, large periods of time, and they have to deal with the pain and sometimes the surgeries and all that stuff. So it's not, I'm always careful. Well, today I was being careful. So I took a break. I stopped videotaping after I showed you the legend because I got a phone call. My friend Carolyn was here to deliver some gifts, which I'll show you when I open the other 2 pieces of Happy Meal. And so I took Pippi down with me since Pippi wanted to go for a walk, and I thought, okay, I'll just take a break. The light will still be good because it's only like now it's just gone. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, so we're gonna have light for a while. I wasn't worried that I would lose the light again like I did yesterday and got interrupted. Anyway, so I went downstairs, collected the gift from Carolyn, which was so nice of her, and came back up, dropped the gift off, went back out, and took Pippi for her walk. And within, I don't know, like 300 meters of home, I was walking on the side of one of the streets here in the neighborhood, and I guess I hit a patch of ice that was covered in, half an inch of snow because it was snowing earlier today, and I slipped and fell. Now, that was a soft landing because I landed mostly on my butt. And I thought, okay, that's a warning to me. That could have been so much worse. That's a warning to me. Let's be really, really careful. So I continued my walk and made it, to our turnaround point, which is what I call the treat house, where the owners have a mailbox nailed to a tree, and the mailbox is full of milk bones and dog treats. Every day it's full of milk bones and dog treats. I don't know how many tons of dog treats they go through because every dog in the neighborhood stops at their house to get dog treats. And these people, they don't have any dogs of their own. Anyway, so Pippi, she got her dog treat as per usual, and the guy, as per usual, said, "Fill your pockets, take more." And it's like, no, not taking more. She's going to get fat again if I let her have more than one treat. Usually, if I run into the guy or his wife who have the bone box, if they're outside, they'll come up and he'll give me a handful of treats and say, "Take as many as you can fit in your pocket." And it's like, no, it's okay. She gets treats at home too. Anyway, so I was turning away and stopped for a second so that Pippi could eat her bone. And didn't I fall on a piece of ice again? So there was some ice, again, covered up by some snow, and this time I went down hard and hit my right elbow and my right knee. I am going to be so bruised. Like, it's going to be a nasty, nasty bruise, which, look at that. There's 2 bags of this 154. I'm going to be so badly bruised. I am going to have to put some of the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's this fabulous thing that you can buy at the drugstore now. It's made by the same people who make Rub A535. You can get it made by different people, but it's the extract of some plant. I can't remember what kind of plant, and it causes bruises to heal really fast. So instead of a bruise taking me sometimes weeks to heal, it will heal in like a week or a few days. It's just, I can't remember what it's called. I'll go get it and show you so that if you're the type of person who falls, this is a godsend in terms of helping to heal bruises. All right, I cannot get these in here as nicely as they were in before, so I'm just gonna label my drills, and then I will be back. Okay, so here's the stuff. It's arnica cream from the A535 people. It is unbelievable for bruises, just unbelievable. I haven't used it for anything else because I don't get any of those other things, but for bruising, holy smokes, just unbelievable. So I'm going to be putting some of that on right now. Okay, so let's take a look at this canvas. And it's looking so far so good. That's all nice and clear. Now I've had to move because I had not realized that my camera was, the lens was covered in like dirty, muddy water. Because when I fell, apparently there was a splash of, water from the street that hit the camera lens, and so this part of the video was not viewable. Okay, so there's that that E, and while I do find it difficult to read that symbol, and I do have it on a light pad right now, so I might have gotten painting behind it, but let's see. I do find it a little bit hard to read, but there's nothing else like it. So when there's nothing else like it, that makes it easier to read. And I was also concerned that potentially those 9s and the C's, because the colors were very, very similar, might be difficult to tell apart, but I don't think they're difficult to tell apart. And even if I turn off the light pad, it's okay. This is definitely, as you can see, this is definitely easier to read through a light pad. So there it is on full strength. Oh no, there's full strength. And there it is just with the light coming from above. Definitely easier to read through the light pad, or with the light pad rather. Okay. I'm just moving aside the other diamond painting that I have underneath because I just want to be able to show you down here. So we've got the K's, the 2's. Yeah, everything is clear. Everything's clear. And that E, when you've got the light pad on, is much easier to read. The K's are, I mean, the printing is clear. It's just that I find the black print on that dark pink is maybe just a little bit harder to read than if it were white print, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, no, this is really nice. The colors are just going to be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I really like this. I think it's just going to be spectacular when it's done. I do love square drills. They shimmer when they're done in a completely different way. Like the sparkle is different from the sparkle from round drills. And it's just so, so beautiful. Look at this run of yellows and greens in here. That's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I do love this a lot. Yeah, those M's are beautiful and clear. Yeah, this is really good. Really, really good. And here we're starting to get into probably the biggest area of color blocking with that M, which happens to be 939. And that's not that big an area, actually, but it is the biggest area of color blocking on this canvas. So they look like they're different colors because there's another diamond painting underneath, which I am going to be starting as soon as I finish editing this video. And Pat from Edmonton. That's the one. Okay. So I think this is great. I think the canvas looks fantastic. And so that's good. All right. back to the rest of the video. And that's it, everybody. That is today's video, except for the gifts. So before I show you the gifts, I just wanna reiterate how much I like all of the diamond paintings that I opened from Spell Queen. They are beautiful, just beautiful. So let's take another look at them all. So here's the stained glass field, and here is the bear in meadow. That's what I call this one. And the Celtic tree. And last but not least, the Chihuahua, which I think is just super cute. They're all winners as far as I'm concerned. I think these are all just absolutely gorgeous. Love the canvases, love the images. The charting on this one here, I had a little bit of problem with some of the symbols, but that was okay. And the other two, just fine. So, okay, let's get ready. Well, I'll get ready. You don't have to get ready. And I will open these two pieces of Happy Mail that I got, and I'll show you what Carolyn got me. Okay, so this first one comes to me from Everett, Washington. And I don't know the first name of the person, but look at that stamp. Isn't that beautiful? I love succulents, and that's just beautiful. I've never seen a round stamp before. That's just awesome. Okay, let's. Oh! Okay, you guys know how much I love, like I kit everything up in bags. And isn't that nice? This is from Nancy. And look at all the bags. Oh my goodness, thank you, Nancy. I just love this. I just love this. Thank you so much. Wow. I am very happy with this. I love my bags. And these are the perfect size for just about every one of my diamond paintings. And there might be some that are a little bit smaller, and that's great because the little small ones work great for special shape diamond paintings, and the others are just what I need for the bigger size. So thank you, Nancy. I so appreciate that. Aww. They did make it. They did make it indeed. So if in editing there might have been a jump cut because I realized that I might have had her address showing on the screen, and I don't want that. So I cut out the bit that had her address in it. Okay, so this is the next one, and this is from Pat from Edmonton, Alberta, here in Canada. And this is very heavy. So I'm not sure what's going to be inside. I've been playing with this since I got it, I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Just turning it over and over in my hand, wondering what the heck is it? Oh my God. Holy jeez. It's a lot more bags. This is so fantastic. Oh, and I will share this with you. Enjoy. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to completion of number 504, this is the Winter Sun. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Number 547, the Crowned Lion. And number 613, the Red Rose Corsage. Okay, so I can tell you right now, I have done the Red Rose Corsage, and I will be recording the post-completion video for it any day now, because I'm planning on doing it, I think right after Christmas. I'll do the post-completion video with 4 diamond paintings that I've finished right after Christmas. So you will see that one very, very soon. And the others, I'm not sure exactly when. They're not on my work plan right now because I'm trying to get back to doing penny picks, but I will definitely, I'd love to do the Crowned Lion. That might be one that I do out of order. Winter Sun, that's another one that is just beautiful. And so I'll see about doing that one too. But look at all these bags. And then I got to check out this little bag here, because that's not something I've ever seen in a diamond painting. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm also going to show you, I got so much stuff to show you today. Okay. So I asked a little while ago, somebody suggested, oh, for your penny picks, you should ask people to send you coins from, around the world. And so I said, like, I'd love to have your low value. I don't want any, like, oh man, this is incredible. Pat from Edmonton. Oh my goodness. These are coins from all over the world. Oh, wow. So I'm going to be using these for my coin picks for projects going forward. Man, oh man. I don't even know where some of these are from. Française. Oh, I'm not sure. Could that be Greece? No. Confédération Helvetica. I have no idea what that is. Aren't these interesting? Wow. These are gorgeous. Pat. These are so special. I'm blowing this way up. Oh man. Just beautiful. Oh, this is Moroccan? Maroc. Holy jeez, they're so beautiful. Pat, you're a world traveler. Italy? I love this. These are so beautiful. Wow. I've never been to Morocco. I had no idea that their coins were this beautiful. I almost think it would be a shame to write on them. What I might do is put stickers with the item number on some of these coins, like, because it would be really hard to clean the magic marker out from between, like out from the decoration on the coins. So I think for these I'll put a sticker on and with the number, and that way I won't damage the coin, because these are just beautiful. Republic Italia. Oh my goodness. Just beautiful coins. Love it. I have no idea where this is from. Isn't this cool? That must be the, okay, Netherlands. Queen Juliana, I think it was Queen Juliana who had her daughter here in Ottawa during the Second World War, because they came to Canada to escape the German occupation, and so her daughter was born here in Ottawa at the Civic Hospital, and they actually declared that the suite of rooms that she was in as the territory of the Netherlands, so that her daughter, or so that the baby could be born on Dutch soil, because otherwise they wouldn't have the right to inherit the throne. So that's super, super cool. Wow, look at that, a half penny. I wonder how big a whole penny would be. Whew. Jeez. I love this. I mean, the bags was a big treat, but these coins just gorgeous. So, all right, I totally love this idea. And anybody who, has coins that they don't know what to do with, I would absolutely love to receive your coins. Again, small denominations or coins that you're never going to use, from your travels around the world or whatever. If you have no other use for them, I would love to use them in coin picks going forward. And so I will start with these. Look at these. I don't know if you're as interested as I am, but I just find this absolutely fascinating. Belgique. Wow. Such beautiful coins. More from Belgium. Wow. So look at this. What is this? 2 francs, 1964. That's just stunning. And that looks like Helvetica. Helvetia. What the heck is that? I'm going to have to look it up on Google afterwards. I'll put it up on the screen. Wow. I think that's Spain. 1945. Wow. Look at the fish. I love the fact that these are really old coins too. That's just beautiful. What's this? Italiana. Republic Italiana. Huh? Pat, you have seen the world. More from Belgium. This is something. Wow. Half penny. 1938. Wow. This is really special. This is incredible. Wow. I'm just blown away. Pat, this is so lovely. Such a lovely, lovely gift. Oh, isn't that beautiful with the olive branches? I just love that. That's from France. Beautiful. 6 pence. That's awesome. I have no idea what this is. Oh, let's see. Maybe it'll say Let'sburg. Okay, if that's a country, I've never heard of it. There's a few of these in here, and I've just never heard of that country. And my last job was doing all the paperwork for the Prime Minister and Cabinet to approve all of the ambassadorships and high commissioners to everywhere around the world. So I have seen and I have appointed many people to every embassy of Canada in the world. Did that job for 7 years, and I've never heard of Helvetia or whatever. I'm gonna look it up. That is super cool. Look at this. I love this. Wow, 3 pence. I just love that. And they all have different weights. Like this is super light. This Italian, I guess it's 10 lira. Whoops. Oh man, this is just fantastic. Love it. I gotta say, this Moroccan coinage is just the most beautiful. I love the intricate patterns. It's just stunning. Okay, all right, Pat, I don't know what to say. This is so beautiful. So I'm just so touched by this. I'm going to do one of your choices. I don't know which one you put down first. So, well, you put Winter Sun down first. So I'm going to do Winter Sun. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start working on it. Yeah, I just finished a section of one that I was working on last night. So I'm going to pull out Winter Sun and I'm going to work on it. Just for you, Pat. Just for you. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. This is awesome. So I'm going to start using these for the next batch of diamond paintings that I have to make like mark coins for. And so maybe these will come up in coin picks soon. I guess I can't call them penny picks anymore. I'll probably call them penny picks anyway, because everybody knows what a penny pick is now. All right. Wow. I'm so touched, Pat. I am so incredibly touched. So that's really, really nice. Now, I also want to show you, I've gotten some Christmas cards from viewers. So I have to zoom out. So I received this from one of my patrons, Patricia Bannister, and you have no idea how delighted I was when I received a diamond painted card in the mail. It was just so awesome. And look at her penmanship. Patricia has such gorgeous penmanship. Just love that. So just that one's up on show in my place. And then yesterday I received this one from Sarah MG, and another one of my patrons. And Sarah, I know that you paid attention when I said that this was my favorite of the ones in that particular set of Christmas cards that I made. And I sent out this one to, I think, my daughter or something I think it was to my daughter that I sent it. And so when I got it in the mail, I was like over the moon. It made me so happy. And then inside, there's a special little gift. There are coins. There's also a beautiful card, beautiful note. And I just, again, the penmanship is unbelievable. And yep, she knew what that I loved. And so I'm not worried about the tarnish on these. I find that the first time I use them, they'll be a little tarnished and it might be a little bit hard to read the markings on them. But then after that, I use steel wool with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and that tends to get the tarnish off of them. So, and again, if I have to, I will just put stickers on them. So I will be able to use these too. So thank you both so much. And I just diamond painted Christmas cards. Come on, everybody. These are awesome. And for those of you who sent out diamond painted Christmas cards to your family and friends, they're gonna love them. You know that, right? Because they're just a thing of beauty. Love these. Love them, love them, love them. And then, so this is what Carolyn dropped off to me today. So she sent me, first, this is a little tin, and inside are dog treats that she made for Pippi, which I think is just utterly sweet of her. And I'm just so grateful. Oh my goodness. And then this is a bigger tin. I'm gonna have to blow you. Whoops, nope, I'm gonna have to raise you up. There we go. And this one she filled with baked goodies. So she and her husband, Paul, made cookies. And so they've been driving around Ottawa today delivering cookies to their friends. And I just think that's so absolutely wonderful. They smell incredible. Oh my goodness. Carolyn makes the best cookies. Seriously. So I am just having a great day, and it makes the bruising a little bit more tolerable because I've got all this love from people. Look at all this love that's been sent my way. Oh my goodness. It's just fantastic. And then the other bags. I'm just so happy. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And this is going to all be public on Christmas Eve because today is December 23rd. And so for those of you who are going to be way too busy with Christmas stuff to watch whatever video I put up on Christmas, which I know exactly which one I'm going to put up, I want to thank you all for watching my videos, and I want to thank you for all the love that you've sent my way, and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Please be safe over the holidays, and take all the precautions necessary, because I hope that we're all together again next year and after the holidays. I will continue to post videos over the holidays, maybe not every day. But like I'm going to take Christmas Day off, so there probably won't be anything on Boxing Day. I might take Boxing Day off too, because my plan is to watch the Wonder Woman movie many times on Christmas and Boxing Day. And yeah, so I will be back to you again, definitely on Christmas Day with a video, and then sometime after the holidays. Okay? So take care, everybody. I love you all. Thanks for watching. And thank you to Spell Queen for sharing these fantastic diamond paintings with you through me. And I hope that you enjoyed them as much as I will. All right. Bye-bye for now.